I know you've probably heard this 17 million times, but I'm gonna give you 17 million and one. Seeing Samantha Jones on my screen, like, did something for me as a woman, 100%.
Oh, hello, my name is Fabulous.
I love you too, Richard. But I love me more.
You know, I think the strongest the emotion that I can connect with her is that there was no judgment.
Yeah.
I think we women can be a lot better to each other. We can support each other no matter, what our histories have been, that we can come together. There's a lot of people out there trying to separate us.
Yeah.
But we have more in common.
My flight's 3 hours delayed, Carrie. I won't be able to make it there in time.
You said, when we got to see you in that last cameo and just like that, you said, I'm not gonna come back for the final season. So I wonder if that's the last Samantha Jones that we get, what do you think her legacy will be for all of us women who love her so much?
I think her legacy would be to say, come on, get over yourselves. We're in this together. Let's do it.
Thank you for giving me that, because I needed that little bit of Sam injected into me today. I appreciate that.
And just like Kim Cattrall's beloved character Samantha Jones, the 68-year-old told me she isn't afraid to seek outside help to feel her very best.
Honey, I've had a little something done, and it's not as bad as yesterday, but I've looked better.
You know, we're talking about really coming into your own and finding your lane, and I love that, because I feel like you have always owned who you are in this business. And there's so much pressure, though, to maintain a certain image. So how have you not given into the pressures that come with the things like aging in Hollywood and body image and all of those things?
Well, first of all, thank you, but what makes you think I haven't dipped my toe?
Well, if you have, honey, I need the number. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You know, I have to look at myself every day, with or without makeup, being on a film set or not. And I have to like what I see.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I keep judging it based on me liking what I see. And so far, yeah, there's changes, but I think they add something that maybe I didn't have as much of when I was younger, which is character and experience, growth, and the disappointments, but also the successes. So I look at that and I think, as long as I'm happy, I don't care what anybody else thinks.
See, but that's what I'm talking about. That confidence and that sort of thing about you that you say, listen, I may have done things, but I'm gonna own that. I just wanna like what I see. And I think that's probably the healthiest attitude to have, especially with all of the pressures surrounding what we look like and the standards of beauty and getting older and all of those things.
Well, there's so much fear wrapped around all of that, isn't there? And to be accused of, I mean, it's not a crime. It's your body. You do what you want with it, You are the person who's living this life, your life. So if you can't please you, who can you please?
Exactly.
We've got high standards, we women.
So what's the craziest treatment that you've said, okay, I'm gonna do? And I've heard of all, the salmon sperm facials and the vampire facials and all of those.
I don't advise those.
All of those wild things. Yeah.
I mean, pick yourself a really good doctor who you trust. And see how it goes.
Yeah.
You don't have to dive in. You just put your toe in and see how it feels, and see how, not just physically how it feels, how it looks.
Yeah.
If you're happy with the results, because lasers are not cheap.
After Sex and the City's reign, Kim went on to co-star in the 2005 Disney film Ice Princess, co-starring a then 19-year-old Michelle Trachtenberg.
You almost lost a boot out there.
I know. It's giving out.
Tragically, Michelle lost her life on February 26th at just 39 years old. Kim posted this tribute from their time together.
What do you remember most about working with Michelle, and how will you choose to remember her?
Well, it was, I think, 2004 when we worked together, and she was just a kid. But she already had so much experience and confidence. And she wasn't on the set with her mom or anything. She was just, she was a professional actress at a very young age. and she loved it, and she took chances. And I saw her a few times after that socially. Just the sweetest. She really was the sweetest girl. Such a loss, such an early age.
Yes.
As for what's next for Kim, she's channeling her power to be bold, beautiful, and unapologetically herself as the face of Charlotte Tilbury's new Pillow Talk Beauty Soulmates makeup collection.
Well, first of all, congratulations on this new campaign. So it's almost silly for me to ask why this speaks to you, because I feel like it embodies you.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's been a long road, and makeup has always made me feel happier.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, girl.
Yeah, it does.
My mother always
picks
says,
you up.
yeah, she says a lip and a lash never hurt anybody.
No, you got a smart mom.
Where does your confidence come from?
That's a good question. I think it comes from good parenting. I think it comes from mentors. I think it comes from me asking and being curious about why not me? Not me.
Isn't that a great question? Why not you?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And saying no at the right time and saying yes at the right time and looking at the long game. The long game was really important for me.
Yeah.
Because I out of theater school, I saw a lot of young actresses working and then not. And I thought, that's not going to happen to me. I want to continue to grow, and I want to continue to do this because I love it. And I followed, I think, just what my instincts told me was the long game is the way to go.
And they were right on. Your instincts, that gut will never fail you. I wonder.
It works really well. It works really well professionally, personally, maybe not.
Girl, I think there's one piece of makeup that most of us women won't leave home without. There's that one thing. What is that one thing for you?
That's, most of the purses that I own are like this big.
Right?
Only thing. I can't even, it's hard to get a translucent powder in there.
Yeah.
So lipstick. And yeah. Let's take the naughty.
Ooh.
Naughty talk.
I like it. I love all the fun names as well. And if you have a favorite product, I also wonder which one of the names best describes you?
Dream talk.
I love it. I love it.
I do.
That's what I have on today.
There you.
Yeah.
But you're a dream. You're a dream. We're both dreams. No, I love that. I love the name of it. And I love the color of it. It's rich. It's bold, as you said. It's confident. I always, as a younger person, I shied away. I think because makeup was just so work related. But knowing more about who I am is really been a great guide to making choices that sometimes weren't right, but I learned from them.
Yeah.
Even with makeup.
If Samantha Jones were giving a master class on pillow talk, what would be her top 3 tips?
I think it would start with authenticity. I think it would also include a huge measure of fun and to be strong enough and brave enough to fail.
I am harsh. I'm also demanding, stubborn, self-sufficient, and always right.
As for Kim's boyfriend of nearly a decade, Russell Thomas,
What does the fellow in your life think about the name Pillow Talk? And what does he think about pillow talk in general?
Do you think that I'm stupid enough to ask him that?
Good question. I wonder, you say Dream Talk best describes you, but which lipstick do you think he would say best describes you? Naughty Talk, Dream Talk, Kiss Talk?
He's so romantic, even though he doesn't like to think so. So I guess Love Talk.
Okay, we love that. We love that.